Hey y'all, so I know I'm supposed to be on hiatus, but Kingdom is starting on February 23rd, and that's next week Tuesday. I was actually planning to make this video next month because I heard Kingdom would start airing in April, but here we are. So sorry if I'm talking a little too fast here, but I got some assignments to do, and I wanted to hurry up and get this video all ready for y'all before Kingdom starts airing. So let me give y'all a quick breakdown on what Kingdom is. Alright, so basically, Kingdom is a music competition show where artists do music stages to complete challenges and missions in hopes of being named the quote-unquote true king. This series of Mnet competition shows started back with Queendom in 2019, I believe, if I remember correctly. Queendom basically had 4 challenges: representative hit song, where the artist performed rearranged versions of their hit songs; cover song, where the artists performed covers of each other's songs; unit performances. Now this challenge had 2 parts. The first part required the artist to send a main vocal and main dancer to form vocal units in one performance unit. In the second part, the artists were required to sing, each perform a song that was suggested by the audience. The fourth and final challenge was the comeback stages. Each artist performed a new original song live. In the end, Mamu ended up winning the entire show. Now, last year in 2020, we had Road to Kingdom, and this show was basically consisted of a lineup of 7 lesser-known K-pop groups battling it out for a spot in Kingdom. It was a good opportunity for these groups to get some shine. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm happy that they even participated in that show, especially Pentagon, because they deserved it. So the format of Road to Kingdom was similar to Queendom, but there were some changes. They introduced new challenges. The overall show still had 4 challenges like Queendom did, but RTK started out with a 90-second challenge, where each group prepared a 90-second performance that expresses themselves. The next challenge was My Song, where each group performed a rearranged version of one of their hit songs. This was the challenge where the boys did that iconic X-shaped chariot moment for their rearranged performance of Reveal. The third challenge was in 2 parts, much like Queendom. The first part was the collaboration stages of 2 groups each. The second part required each group to perform a song by another group. The final challenge was, of course, the live comeback stages. The biggest difference that Road to Kingdom had with Queendom was that RTK had eliminations. I don't even know why Mnet implemented this, but yeah, there were 2 eliminations. One boy group got eliminated after having the lowest total scores after the second challenge, and one boy group got eliminated after having the lowest total scores after the third challenge. In the end, the boys ended up winning the entire show and securing a spot in Kingdom. Now let's get into the lineup of Kingdom and what I think each group will bring to the table. Now let me tell y'all this first. I don't know what made some people think that only 4th gen groups will be competing on this show, but Kingdom and Queendom were always meant to be a merge of the generations of K-pop. Even though it's every artist for themselves, Kingdom and Queendom have always had this old school versus new school battle. It's like, who's the real queen or king? Is it the artists that were popping back then, or the artists that are making their mark on the industry now? Let's not forget that Park Bom competed on Queendom and she debuted in like 2008. And let me just say, I predicted like half the lineup on Kingdom. I'm sorry. I just wanted to mention that. I'm proud of myself. Okay, now let's get into this lineup. Now there are 3 main categories I'm going to talk about when it comes to each group, and that's vocals, performance, and song arrangement. And I feel like these are good skills to have when it comes to succeeding on shows like Kingdom and Queendom and Road to Kingdom. To me, rapping is more of an additional plus, and I say that because not every song needs to have a rap part to be considered good. Like, rapping is not a necessity when it comes to making a good song, to me at least. So that's why I didn't list rap as a main category, but it is a good perk to have. It is a good perk to have. Now let's start with the reigning champions, the boys. Now the boys know how to think outside of the box and come up with some amazing performances. They know how to use the number of members that they have to their advantage, and the concepts that they come up with for their performances are so cool. It's not really a disadvantage, so I don't really want to call it one, but for lack of a better term, they're kind of at a disadvantage to me. And it's not because of any of the categories at all. They have amazing vocalists. The rapping's pretty good too, and their arrangements of their songs on Road to Kingdom and the covers that they've done are pretty good. The disadvantage to me is that I'm curious to see how the boys will outdo themselves on Kingdom. They went all out on RTK, and I want to see how they're going to top it. Because they're going to have to pull whatever concepts, whatever formations, whatever performances, whatever tricks they got out of the bag to be able to keep that crown. And I want to see how they're going to try and pull it off. I'm intrigued. Now, let's get into Stray Kids. Stray Kids are beasts in every category. Like vocals, got you. We got the main vocalists, Sungmin and Jongin. We got Chan, Minho, Jisung. Honestly, any member of Stray Kids can sing, no matter what subunit they're in. The members are that versatile. And Stray Kids' performance game reached a new level. 2020 was a turning point. Like, 2020 awakened something in them. I'm not even saying that the performances before 2020 were bad. I'm not saying that at all. But some shifted for them in 2020. Something shifted. Because these performances that they've been doing on these end of the year award shows and music shows have been phenomenal. The performance with the big fans at the Golden Disc Awards with the hip hop flute track in the background. Yup. And have y'all seen their Soul Music Awards performance? The 1920 Speakeasy concept, the jazz version of Backdoor, Bensung's rap segment, the Michael Jackson-esque dance break. Stop playing with Stray Kids, bruh. Stop playing with them. And song arrangement? Come on now. We talking about Stray Kids and you want to come to me about song arrangement. The thing is about Stray Kids music, they don't shy away when it comes to any music genre. They don't. Have you heard their discography? Have you heard how versatile it is? 3ROCH's the dream team for real. And I think that Stray Kids are going to do very well when it comes to rearranging songs, whether it's their own songs for a My Song challenge or the cover of another group song. I think they're going to do amazing. Even rapping, let's be real. Stray Kids good. They're fine in that category. They good. They sturdy. They good. And ateez. ateez the performance monsters. Come on now. I dare somebody to watch an ateez performance and come try and speak to me telling me that they don't have any good performance or good stage presence. I'll slap you in the face. Don't play with me because you're either dumb as hell or a shameless liar. ateez have some of the best, like, the stage presence off the charts. They got some of the hardest choreography in the 4th gen and they pulled it off gracefully. They sturdy in the performance department. Let's be real. Let's be true to ourselves. Bias aside, you watch an ateez performance, they got good stage presence. Come on now. And if we want to talk about vocals, they're good. They're fine. ateez will do great in the vocals department. They got Jongho, they got Songhwa, they got Wooyoung, they got San, they got Yoonho, they got Yeosang. I think they'll do fine. Even in song rearrangement, they've won Immortal Songs twice by doing covers of songs and recreating the song and making it into their own style. They won that show twice doing that. Like, Hongjoong and Mingi know how to know. They know. They're good. They're good at producing and reimagining songs to fit the ateez image. So I don't think they're going to struggle at all in strong rearrangement. And the way that Hongjung and Mingi can ride a beat, ateez are not going to struggle in the rap category either. Alright, they good. They're fine. Now, if you would have told me back in November that ikon would be on Kingdom, I would laugh in your face. Because we're talking about ikon, a YG group going on an Mnet show, knowing full well about YG and Mnet's relationship. Nah, it wouldn't be possible. But in December, Mnet invited Treasure to attend and perform Mama, which was surprising to me. So I guess that was like a sign of Mnet and YG rekindling their relationship, I guess. But I would never in a million years think that ikon would ever attend Kingdom. Like, what? Like, I would never think that. Now, let's get into ikon. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have not been actively keeping up with ikon since Hanbin left. I haven't. But in the performance category, honestly, I don't know what to expect from them because it's been a while since I've seen them. But I do think they can pull it off. I do think that. The only reason I'm not saying as much as I usually do is because I don't know what to expect. Now, when it comes to rapping, they're good. They got Bobby. Show me the money winner Bobby on that team. They're fine. Song rearrangement, I think with Bobby and Donghyuk manning the ship, song rearrangement, they're gonna do great. I think that could be one of their strengths too, but I don't want to take it that far. But I do think that they'll be a force to reckon with when it comes to song rearrangement. Vocals, they got some unique ass vocals in that group. We got Junhui's raspy rock soothing vocals. We got Jay, we got Yu Huang, we got Chanu, we got Donghyuk, we got ikon will do great. SF9. Now, I used to stan SF9. I'm more of a casual listener now. But from what I remember about SF9 back when I used to be a fantasy, those boys know how to make some bomb-ass formations. Like, I remember they did this water wheel thing for KO. And they made a whole ass Transformer robot in Jungle Game. From what I see, they don't do those types of formations anymore. But if they gotta do whatever they gotta do to get that crown, then best believe they're gonna pull out all the stops. If I was competing on a show like this, I would do whatever tricks I have up my sleeve to wow the viewers and gain some votes. Compared from debut to now, SF9 have gotten a lot more mature and refined with their music and their performances. Like Fantasies, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Now or Never was that turning point. Now or Never awakened this sleek, suave version of SF9. And when I listen to their more current songs now, like Good Guy and Summer Breeze, they convey that image. SF9 got stabilized vocals. We know, so they're not lacking in the vocal department. And the rap line, one thing about them motherfuckers, they gonna ride a beat. They know how to ride a beat. So I don't think they're lacking in that either. All in all, I think SF9 will prove to be a strong competitor. I think they will. Now, last but not least, we got the oldest competitors, btob. Now, when I first found out that btob was going to be on Kingdom, my first thought was, why? And it's not because of their, because they're like an old group or whatever. No, that's not the case at all. It's the fact that the timing of this whole thing is not ideal. Like, they're going on a show at Like Kingdom as 4 out of 7 members. 2 members are in the military and 1 just left the group. And the announcement that they were going to be on Kingdom came like a week after Ilhoon left. Like, do you see how weird the timing is? Anyway, like, moving on. If there's one thing btob gonna do, is sing circles around your faves. I said it. btob has one of the strongest vocal lines in K-pop. I said it. And it's true. Those men can sing a mean ballad. Alright? And if Hyungshik and Sungjae were out of the military right now and were able to participate in Kingdom, btob would be way more of a threat. I'm not even gonna hold you. But we got Chang Sub and In Kwang, and also Min Hyuk can serve as a vocalist too. Him and Pino are rappers, but they can serve as vocalists too. Let's not get it twisted. Now, when it comes to performance, I don't really know about that for them. Pino and Min Hyuk are really good dancers though, so I'm not gonna put it past them, but I don't think they're gonna be as like strong as the other groups, but I'm not gonna underestimate them. Rapping, I think rapping, they're gonna be okay. They're more of a vocal group to me, but yeah, they're more of a vocal group to me. But yeah, but they got rappers in there. They got people who rap in there. So song arrangement, I don't know about song arrangement either, but I do know like a lot of the members can produce their own songs. So I think that they'll be okay. Honestly, knowing btob's personalities, they're probably going to be the one to like break the ice and get everybody loose, because I know tension's going to be in there on this Tuesday. There's going to be tension. I just think that btob, with their carefree attitude and the ability to like make everybody feel comfortable, because they're like so funny, I think that they're going to be the ones to like get everybody all comfortable and like not tense. That's what I love about them. They really don't care about their public image. Like they just chilling, dude. They just vibing. I love it. I think they're gonna be okay. I think btob will be okay. Honestly, I'm not underestimating any of the contestants. I'm not, because you could underestimate one of the contestants and that can be one of the biggest competitors on the damn show. We don't know what these groups will bring to the table. That makes me partly excited and partly nervous. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Okay. Now let me give y'all the rundown of what's happening next week. So Kingdom will have an introduction stage episode on February 23rd. Now, that February 23rd episode, for lack of better term, is like the pilot episode. Kingdom is still airing in April, but this episode is more like to see what the groups are about and how they'll perform. The episode's being live streamed on YouTube, and global fans will have the opportunity to vote live using the Who's Fan app. Now, if you don't know what Who's Fan is, it's basically an app, and it's mostly used to vote for Countdown, but it's also used to like track album sales of respective groups and stuff. So if I were you and you want to support your faves throughout Kingdom, I would start collecting Who's Fan credit. And I would also encourage you to look up big fan base accounts of your respective fandom on whatever social media app that you use the most. So for example, on my Twitter stands, you can legit go on Twitter and look up like the name of your group, Kingdom Guide, and then I'm sure there'll be some posts that list some fan base accounts that are gonna be having informative guides and stuff. Based on the descriptions that I've read regarding the introduction stage episode, each group will have to do in a 100-second performance. I have a feeling that the group who wins the live vote will be able to determine the order of the first episode. I have a feeling about that. The live stream will start at 8 p.m. KST. That's like 5 a.m. EST where I'm at, so I'm gonna be 5 a.m. No. What? I meant 6 a.m. 6 a.m. EST. So I'm gonna already be up for school, but be struggling. But yeah. So well, that's it, y'all. I'm honestly extremely excited for Kingdom, not just for the performances, but the alt interactions, bro. Oh my gosh, like 2 of my alts are gonna be all here, and then like I stand almost every one of these groups. I can't wait to see interactions, to be honest. But what group are y'all? Who are y'all rooting for to win? I want to know. Drop it in the comments below and tell me what you think each group is gonna bring to the table. I want to know too. I'm curious about what y'all think. Anyways, be safe, y'all. Please be safe. Please be safe, okay? And I hope you guys have an amazing day and night. Bye for now.
God damn it, I like it. Pretty good, can't be shaken.